I'm Jordan Lakin, your student body
Your student body vice president.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
Thank you. Now it's time for DETV.
New poll. Braxton will have all the details in world news.
And a DE club is raising money in conjunction with a local chain restaurant.
And we will learn how comic culture got started in America in our This Day in History segment. All that and more is coming up on today's show. Hello Desert Edge, today is October 24th, 2019. I'm Zoe Wagner.
And I'm Andrew Caldwell. Welcome to DETV.
Today's show is going to be off the chain. But first, let's see what's cooking for lunch in the cafeteria today. Today's hot lunch choices are a cheeseburger on a bun, chili cheese french fries, and a homemade chocolate chip cookie.
Moving on from food for the stomach to food for the brain, it's time to dish out some daily trivia with today's question of the day. Dig deep into your American history knowledge for today's question. When was the first settlement established in the Americas? Is it A, 1645, B, 1703, or C, 1607?
Andrew, one of the things I like best about DE is that there is always something cool going on.
I like that too, Zoe. And today isn't any different.
Let's see what's happening on campus in today's announcements. Costumes for Charity is a great way to celebrate Halloween and help a charitable cause at the same time, and it will all happen next week. Students must donate $2 to participate. All money goes towards DE families. Money will be collected during first period. There are some rules, though. Costumes can't include masks, and DE dress code still applies. And speaking of money, the Launch Job Fair is coming up and is a great chance for students to find job opportunities. The event happens this Saturday at Yonker High School in Buckeye. The address is 3000 South Apache Road.
Conservatory of Arts and Design capstone applicants work throughout the school year to design their own independent projects that represent their artistic interest and ability. This year's applicants are Natalie Figuero, Simone Smyer, Emily Arula, Faith Jackson, Alexis Ludwig, Justice Hall, Devin Christensen, Etana Kindred, Stevie Zoliner, Nicholas Garcia, Isabella Herrera, Michaela Avery, Jordan Burton, Taylor Olila, and Ramon Lozondo. Congratulations.
Desert Edge DECA is holding an event to raise money and at the same time offer some tasty food. 20% of money spent at the IHOP at 1491 North Dysart Road in Avondale will go directly to Desert Edge DECA. Customers need to mention DECA for the money to go to the organization. Today, the New Mexico State University representative will be on campus and available to speak with students during lunch today in the front of the College and Career Center. Find out how to attend a great out-of-state university for less than an Arizona university. Today is Thursday, which means it's time to get updated on what's been going on in the world.
Our news anchor, Braxton Madison, has been checking the news feeds for the latest stories. What have you found, Braxton?
Thanks, guys. Best to find the latest national and international stories. Today we have backlash from the college admission scandal, a rise in support for impeachment, and a big dose of Q on the world news docket today. Let's get started. Starting with the latest in the college admission scandal, Lori Laughlin's daughters are no longer enrolled at the University of Southern California. A statement from the USC Registrar's Office said Olivia Jade and Isabella Rose Giannulli are no longer enrolled. Laughlin and her husband, Mosimo Giannulli, are accused of paying $500,000 to a fake charity to get their two daughters accepted into USC, falsely designating them as crew team recruits. 50% of Americans now support impeaching President Trump and removing him from office. That's according to a new CNN poll, which shows 43% of Americans opposing the move. That 50% number is a new high. And for the first time in CNN polling, that supports that impeachment and the removal of significantly outpaced opposition. A zoo in Hawaii is celebrating a new addition to its family. The Paniua Zoo announced the birth of a baby sloth in July. The newborn sloth does not have a name just yet. The staff is waiting to find out if it's a boy or girl. The sloth and his parents are enjoyed some bonding time in private right after birth, but as of Sunday, the family was moved back into the exhibit. That's it for me today with today's world news. Back to you.
That baby sloth was so cute. Thanks for that, Braxton.
I wish I could take that little guy home as my pet. He'd be easy to catch because sloths are so slow.
That's true, but our DE athletes are anything but slow. And Scam is in the studio now with the latest sports and news.
Thanks, Zoe.
Freshman football competed yesterday, and the freshman football team was hosted at Deer Valley at home. Freshman football dominated with a final score of 14-0. Looking at the schedule tomorrow, boys and girls varsity swimming will be in Lake Havasu for a meet at 4 p.m. Freshman JV and varsity volleyball will be at Havasu as well, with games at 4, 5, and respectively 6. That's all I have for the World of DE Sports, and be sure to come tomorrow for senior night. Back to you.
I know you're a huge movie fan. Did you see The Joker?
I did, and even though it was dark, I liked it, but I'm a sucker for comic book films.
A lot of DE students love the films from the DC and Marvel universes, but comic book and comic movies had to start somewhere.
Oh, and our historian Von Hoprich is back and has been researching the beginning of comics.
Thanks, Zoe and Andrew. Comics and comic-based films have become a multi-million-dollar industry, but it wasn't always this way. Today in 1897, the first comic was published. It was titled The Yellow Kid, and it followed a kid named Mickey Dugan, known for wearing an oversized yellow shirt and having no shoes. The comic popularity inspired many other comic artists and eventually led to the comic book-based characters we all love today. But Zoe and Andrew, I don't think the Yellow Kid would do too well in a fight against Captain America or Iron Man. Back to you.
Thanks, Vaughn.
Well, you've had some time to think about today's question of the day. The question was, when was the first settlement founded in the Americas?
And the answer is C, 1607. The settlement was located in Jamestown, Virginia, and was the beginning of British settlements that would soon cover the Atlantic coast. Well, that does it for today.
Remember, you can send us requests, suggestions, story ideas, and announcements to detv2012@gmail.com.
Until next time, I'm Zoe Wagner.
And I'm Andrew Caldwell. Have a great day, Scorpions, for taking a...